Proto by Laura Spinney. I listened to this as an audiobook, and I don't think I can fully claim I read this, but I'm going to give a review of this in the best of a way as I can. This book, the body of this book, is very technically dense. It's a very good book from like what I can tell, but it is too much information to try to take in like as an audiobook unless you're already familiar with linguistics and like how evolutionary linguistics process works and like already being familiar with the Yamnaya tribe and how Proto-Indo-European spread throughout the world. I am not familiar with any of that, so I will definitely be picking this book up physically at some point and rereading it short chunks at a time because it is a lot. But what I will say is the conclusion is fantastic. I loved the conclusion of this book so much, and I would love to see more cultural, like not necessarily creative nonfiction, but just more layman writing from Laura Spinney because I think she was really able to boil down a lot of geopolitics and cultural influences and current events and how they tie into linguistics, which is something that I am more interested in. I appreciate that this book is out there for people who are truly interested in linguistics and like how Proto-Indo-European developed to take over the language world, but it's a lot to take in. So when this comes out in paperback, I will definitely be picking it up and reading short chunks at a time to try to digest the body of the work, but mostly because I really want to reread that conclusion and really annotate it and mark it up. I think Laura Spinney says a lot in not a lot of pages in that conclusion. I also happened to finish listening to this while I was on a walk with my dog. So at the end, you get kind of the just random, this is an unabridged version of whatever, but there's also a little bit of legal ease in the back about how this is a proprietary work of Laura Spinney and it should not be used in the training of AI. And I thought that was very interesting. I would love to hear more from her on her take of language learning models, especially as a linguist. So definitely have lots of like feelings about this book, even though I don't think I can say I technically read it.